Our first date, he took me to Roberto's.
She got lasagna and decided to spill it all down the front of her shirt.
And he still thought I was cute, and he's like, it's okay, you can come home with me, we'll change your shirt, it'll all be okay. And then ever since then, I just never left his side.
I'll never forget the first time I saw Cathryn. She was working at the pumpkin patch, and from that moment I knew I was going to marry this girl, even though we both had other things going on in life. And then one day, I just said, hey, let's do this, and it's been history ever since.
I was ringing up customers, and he was security, so making sure people didn't steal the pumpkins. And I'd be ringing people up, watching him, ringing people up, watching him. And he'd be watching people watching me, watching people watching me. So we'd always just, ever since we met, we just never wanted to be apart.
Things I love about her is she's completely 100% real all the time. She's completely natural. She goes with the flow. She loves everything about life. I enjoy spending all the time with her as much as possible, where we just come home and cook dinner and watch TV and cuddle.
He's like my best friend. We always do everything together. We travel together. Some of his friends I don't really like. Some of his friends he doesn't really like. But for some reason we get along together really good. I didn't have a pathway of where I was going. I worked at this pumpkin patch for 3 years, and all of a sudden he turns up out of nowhere and it's like, come be with me.
Trustworthy, she's honest, she isn't afraid to tell me how she feels about certain things, people, otherwise.
So now we have a stable environment, even though it's in the city. He's a city boy and I'm a country girl. He grew up in the East End and I grew up in New Kent.
She's hardworking, she's caring, she's loving, she has the most amount of patience that I've ever seen in anybody.
He's only 5 years older than me, but he's experienced so much. He's traveled a lot, and that's kind of what gets me out of my comfort zone.
I just can't wait to marry her for all eternity, have kids with her, and all that good stuff.